What's happening all? It is April 2nd, Tuesday again. Hope your March was awesome. I hope your Easter holiday kicked ass. Um, Seems like quite a bit of controversy going on with respect to the Easter holiday. I don't know. Well, we do know what's going on. Man, it just seems like any possible way they can poke the bear and piss it off and see if maybe it will just raise hell. I don't know. I have no idea what the thinking is, or honestly, my thinking of all that kind of crap, it goes quite a ways back. It's we will do whatever the F we want to do, and you can't do anything about it. And if you don't like it, suck it. And we're just going to shove it in your face. And if you stand up and raise too much hell, we're just going to tear you apart. Right? We're going to take your buildings from you. We're going to have a judgment passed on you when no crime was committed and there was absolutely no victims. We're going to do whatever the hell we want. So very, very interesting how that is. Go all the way back to JFK and that whole situation. If you don't think that there isn't people just doing whatever the hell they want, telling people to suck it, you ain't paying attention. So let's get into what's going on with us and the people, the real estate investing and what's going to look like for you. So I'm looking back at the charts, of course, and what we have. I'm seeing one this week is going to be a lot of jobs report stuff. We got today is the JOLTS job report. We've got the ADP. We've got initial claims on Thursday. We've got BLS report for Bureau of Labor Statistics on Friday. So there's a lot going on this week with respect to jobs, and that's going to probably push things around a little bit. Also, the Fed's going to be talking again. More than likely continuing to stay on this, hey, we're going to hold course until we see what's happening. So what used to be like I think if I remember, it was over 70% thought process with respect to 70% probability of a June rate cut is what it was. But as of today, the percentage is down to 58. That's the probability. So people who are holding out for the Fed to drop the rates to potentially trickle down, affect things in the mortgage area, don't hold on to a whole hell of a lot of hope for that one. Don't make that your whole reason to hold out and see if you can get a better interest rate later. It's not about the rate, guys. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. And those who are listening, good on you. Those who aren't, they're listening to everybody else out there, they're trying to tell you to hold out for that. Even if they were right, let's say they were, what's going to happen to the price of the houses and the rates go way down? If they go way down, I don't think they're going to go way down, and not prove or show why I believe that. Interesting technical analysis from anybody else I'm reading. They're saying that the mortgage bonds continue to trade in this big wide range, right? They're giving this big range that they're trying to do between different moving averages and trying to say we've got this as our range to play in. I think we're caught in a trend, and let me show you what I'm seeing and why I believe that. So I showed you in the past this big, downward channel that we had. This was a trend that had formed, and it just kept bouncing within that channel, worked its way down, and then some news forces way out of it. And then they started reporting the jobs a little bit more accurately, showing a lot more weakness in the economy. Bam, shot right up, went right to that line that I had talked about well over a year ago. In fact, way back up in here, we're talking about that. This line's going to be a really significant barrier for us in the future, and it became that barrier. But look what it also became. It also created this trend. Look, this trend is following this downward channel. Now, how long it's going to go, I don't know. It could go clear up in here. We go back into the region where this channel is kind of headed, if you will, or just continue to follow that all the way down. I can't say for certain, but let's just jump in here and take a look at what's going on here. When you start looking at where we started this and we watched it bounce off of that ceiling. It was trying to hit that ceiling. That ceiling is so damn strong. It's going to take external forces, money coming from the Fed, basically, to push that out. And they're not talking about doing that now. They're not even dropping the rates, right? They're not doing anything to stimulate. They're trying to avoid that. We've overstimulated the economy. We've overstimulated the market. People are overstimulated when it comes to buying shit. They're pushing that button to have stuff delivered. Now, if you're one of those type of people that still has boxes on your table from the delivery yesterday, you're part of the problem. Right? We're all part of the problem. I got that shit going on. So I can't control it in my household. Nobody can control this stuff. They have built this in us. We have this instant gratification thing going on. We love the purchase. Hell, sometimes don't even use the goods we buy. But look at this downward channel. It's hitting right where I said it was going to hit yesterday. I didn't redraw this. This is basically where it was. and it hit it and came right back up off of it and hit it again this morning and dropped right down below it. So this is our trend. Look at this. That's our trend. So I don't know that we're going to be trading between some sort of range. I think we're trading in a trend. It's going to continue to keep going and following this until there's some good reason to not, one way or the other. And here's the thing about that good reason to not follow it. Here's the risks. What if that good reason to not follow it is very, very negative? What's that going to do to the interest rates? What's that going to do to you sitting holding down a lock and unlocking? I'd lock. Anybody who thinks that, oh, we may get back to where we're going to be in this really, really low point and we're going to wait for them, we're going to hold our money. You're kidding yourself. Get what you can right now. Be happy if you can get something really, really awesome. Single digits is a great reason to buy investment real estate. Just is. Stuff you get to, I might get into the details of that right now, but don't hold out, period. I'll talk to you guys on Friday.